What is up, everyone? It's Kyle Viveris from Your Daily Nerd. This is a little bit of a different video that we've done. This is actually more reminiscent to that update that I put out at the end of November, and I kind of just wanted to talk about a little progress that we've made since then, and just kind of give you almost like a State of the Union in a weird sort of sense of the way. So the first thing I want to talk about that we have as far as Your Daily Nerd news goes is that we actually have merch for sale now. So you can go to bonfire.com/ydnerd and you'll find our Bonfire campaign. So with Bonfire, it is basically a site that allows you to come up with apparel designs, and whoever creates them gets a portion of the money that's made off of those shirts and other things. Right now we have t-shirts, baseball tees, and hoodies up for sale at $22, $26, and $35 a piece. Sorry, we don't make those prices. Bonfire does. But we do get a portion of the money that comes from the sale of those, and depending on how many of those we sell, the bigger the portion that we get based off of those is. As of the recording of this video, we have already sold 10 items, which is fantastic. And the best part about this is that all of the money that we make based off of these merch sales is going directly back into the channel. So, for example, because we've sold already 10 items and the money that we've made off of this, you can actually expect to get a audio-only version of the podcast here in the near future. There'll be a big announcement about that when that comes to fruition after the campaign for Bonfire has ended and we receive those funds that we have raised already through that. You'll be able to start listening to the podcast as an audio-only version. I know that's been something that's been super requested of us basically since the beginning, but we haven't had the funding capable of being able to do that. So now we'll be able to put out audio-only versions of the podcast, so you'll be able to listen to that. Our hope is to get onto iTunes, Google Play Store, Stitcher, Spotify, anywhere that you can find an audio version of a podcast. That's where our hope is to get onto, and we'll have a big announcement about that when that goes live. But that's just one example of the things that by supporting us by purchasing merch that looks pretty damn decent. Obviously I'm a little bit biased because I work here, but I love the way that these look, and I think that everybody who gets it will be super satisfied with how they look on them. So, yeah, go to bonfire.com/ydnerd and, consider picking up a t-shirt or a baseball tee or a hoodie. Why not? It supports something that you like, and in turn will support you. So, seems like a win-win situation to me. Speaking of the podcast, actually, for a second, we can do a brief aside talking about, we got a lot of positive feedback about having Austin on the show this past week, and I'm pleased to announce that he will actually be a permanent member of the YDN Cast now. So now we're at a total of 6 people, including myself, Jackie, Tristan, Swank, Logan, and Austin. Now, every week, not everybody's going to be available for that, so we'll still file in a guest every now and then, but that's a lot of people. We're not planning on adding any more to that because 6 people is a lot, but we will be having guests on the YDN Cast every now and then from week to week, especially if we don't have if everybody's really busy, because a little peek behind the curtain, we're all college students and we're all super busy, so sometimes it's hard to get everybody to be able to commit to record a 2-hour podcast, or 3.5 if we're like how we were that first week. But that being said, YDN Cast will still be going strong, and like I said earlier, you can look forward to getting an audio-only version of it so you can take it on the go with you in the near future. Next up, as far as programming goes, I know we said a while ago that we were going to be putting out required gaming for Night in the Woods. That has kind of fallen through a little bit, obviously, because it's still not up. But the intention is still to do that series and to do Night in the Woods. It's just been, it's kind of gone to the wayside. Like I said earlier, both Jackie and I are busy college students, and I'm trying to graduate. She's trying to go and student teach next semester. So it's makes it a little bit harder to get things done sometimes. Required gaming is still coming. Night in the Woods required gaming is still coming. Required gaming is still going to be a thing. It's just taken us a while to actually get the ball rolling on it going forward. But stay tuned and look forward to required gaming to come here in the future. And man, how many times am I going to say required gaming in this video? Basically, the last little thing that I wanted to touch on for this video was I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart, from everybody that is here at Your Daily Nerd. Thank you so much for all the support that you've given us. I was just doing a brief kind of like remembering from when I put out that update at the end of November talking about revitalizing this channel and what it meant and what I wanted to do, what my vision of this was, and it's starting to actually take hold, and it all comes from the support of everybody that's watching this video who supports the channel in any kind of way, whether you're a friend of mine, a family member of mine. If you don't even know me, I'm so grateful that you are willing to watch all this content that we put out and enjoy what we are trying to do here at Your Daily Nerd. When I put out that update video at the end of November, we had, I think, maybe 20 views total on the channel, and I think 3 subscribers. And now we're at a point where we broke 600 total channel views earlier today. We're about to hit 50 subscribers on the channel, which is still, like, in comparison to other channels out there, it's still not, like, we're not internet famous or anything, but the fact that there are 50 people out there that are willing to watch this and are willing to say, hey, I support what you are doing, just absolutely means the world to me, to Jackie, to Tristan, to Logan, to Swank, to Austin, like to everybody who has been involved in Your Daily Nerd so far. We just want to say thank you so much, and we can't wait to show you what we have going forward. That being said, I have a surprise coming for Your Daily Nerd, but you're going to have to wait for a little bit. Just a few days. I'm making the announcement about it on the podcast, which we're recording this evening, actually, and that will either be up on Sunday or Monday, the podcast, and you'll just have to see what we have in store, the next big thing for Your Daily Nerd. I say Sunday or Monday because, like I said, busy college student trying to get everything in order so that I can graduate and do everything that's necessary for me to not be a absolutely horrible student, but be looking forward to the podcast this week and all of the announcements that we have to come. But yeah, that's it as far as an update right now. Weekly news will be back next week. I know I didn't do it this past week, and obviously I'm not doing it this week. Instead, I'm doing this video, but be looking forward to the weekly news. I've actually really been enjoying doing that. It makes me feel a little bit Tom Brokaw-ish with a little bit of Philip DeFranco splashed in, so it's nice being able to do the weekly news. That is coming back. If you're looking for what the top gaming news is from this past week, be sure to tune into the YDN Cast when that gets posted on Sunday or Monday. But yeah, so that's all I have to say for this video. Again, thank you so much for supporting us. Like, comment, subscribe, every YouTube buzzword there is. Please share us with your friends. Let them know that this is a fun place to be and fun place that puts out great content. So I'm Kyle Viveris with Your Daily Nerd, and I'll see you later.